clearly, these massive influential things, these Islamic influences that are in, they're in positions of power in the United Kingdom. And I just said, hang on, what the? Are we in positions of power in their countries? Israel, Iran, Iraq, wherever. If we're not if white people aren't in positions of power in your country, sorry to bring it back to the colour thing, because we are the fucking global minority, by the way, the brown and black people of the world. We're the fucking minority. Us white crackers. And guess what? We have a lot of good ideas and we made a lot of great things. Whether we not that you guys didn't, the brown and the black, because you fucking did in the art world. Give us a chance. Leave us the fuck alone. That's where I think this needs to go. Somewhere down the line, this is going to get way out of fucking hand. And it'll be the guilt will lie at the governments. But ultimately, it's the corporations at the banks that are guilty of why you earn what you earn. And maybe you're happy with what you earn. But the value is set, right? And we don't have to look after the working class anymore. I think that's kind of the message, isn't it? It's like, that's what all this is about. What's it all about? Fuck the working class. Fuck them. But if you got rid of the humans that are capable of creating things like the Beatles, the humans that are able to write this art, because I'm an arty farty man, so. And again, I'm not saying the other nations aren't capable of art, but England, consider the contribution to the world, to the art world, from the United Kingdom. A small island in the middle of the planet. Consider how much art has been pumped out, consumed by the world from this little island when it was predominantly white. White is right. White is right. That's not what I'm talking about. You're an alien looking at the human species and you're like, Jesus Christ, these white variations managed to pump out all this stuff and the technology. What the fuck's that all about? Controversial. I know these things are controversial. They need to be said, though. They need to be said. This is how I feel. Right or wrong, this is how I feel. Lefty extremist. Oh, you won't be happy until the entire country's white again. Something like that, yeah. Something like that. Let's go back to the 95%, because I'm not in your land, you're in mine. You have your territories. You other people of other nations, you have it already. You already have it. And this is nothing personal. It doesn't need to get personal because I don't need to get to know the white trash, the brown trash, all of that. I don't need to get to know any of you. I'm over 50. I grew up when the country was 95% white. That's my reality, and that's all I've known. In this new version, I fucked it off 13 years ago. And it's not personal. It's not skin color related. I don't give a shit if you're brown or black. You don't think I'm not attracted to brown or black people or yellow people or green people or blue people? Oh, I am. And I have been. This is a numbers game. It's only about the numbers. A certain amount of something imported to an area where it wasn't previously there has to be managed very fucking carefully so that it doesn't destabilize the natural balance of that country and doesn't change whatever that is. Leave it alone. It has a right to be what it is. It has a right to remain what it is historically, unless you, corporate motherfucker, doesn't want it to be like that because it doesn't serve your needs, purposes anymore. Get rid of 20 million people from Britain, wages go shoot up. Get rid of 20. I mean, just randomly, just 20 million, just fucking get them out. You don't be selective about who. Be fair though, right? So get rid of, because you have to start with the baseline here that the original inhabitants of that country were white. Go to Africa, you'll see they're only black. Go to India, you'll see they're only brown. They are the original inhabitants. So anything I've said, if you scream racist, I say, fuck you. You have historic homelands. We're the ones that are being told, fuck your homelands. Fuck your skin colour. And that's the problem. I have friends and colleagues that aren't white. These fucking pricks, man, these banks and corporations have made things so bad that we are literally looking at like potentially punishing people who don't have the same skin colour as me. Wrongly. Because they're literally a statistic and there's just too, this can't thrive because there's too many of that. It's fucking nuts. And it's not, on this topic, it's not the problem, it's not the fault of just because their skin's brown or black. It's not the fucking issue here. That is not the issue. The numbers are the issue. If you just, I don't know who or what's going to do this or however they're going to change it, but it has to happen. It will happen. I might not be around, but this level of civil unrest between the white people and the non-white people, it's going to happen. Unfortunately, because the corporations, the banks that run the fucking governments have made it this way. They know what they're doing. It's not an accident. Allow a shit ton of Muslims to live in your fucking white territory. They're going to outbreed the piss out of you unless you have certain restrictions on it. And if you can't do that, that's inhumane. That's inhumane. Well, the definition of inhumane applies to which faction of the people are you talking about? Are you talking about the new immigrants or are you talking about the people that have lived there for thousands of fucking years? See, it's not an easy one, is it, to resolve? It's not an easy one to resolve. So I think what will happen is there'll be various stages of severity with what's going to happen. In the UK, I think we're getting to a Guy Fawkes situation. I just think the government has to fucking go. I think it has. You stop it. Civil service, stop it. Oh, what about the people that work in the civil service? Well, until the matter is resolved, because I know, obviously, as someone who's worked in it, a lot of people are on the dole. A lot of people are getting benefits. A lot of people are sick. A lot of people can't work. There's going to be a bloody brutal solution to this stuff. Unless these politicians can bullshit their way out of it. Because they've already allowed things to get so bad. They've already allowed it. I removed myself physically from this environment, from this arena. Which is what it is, like an arena. Different players, different levels. Some have leveled up to, through their jobs and stuff, they've got loads of money. The vast majority don't. They haven't. They can't. That's why it's a rigged system. Does it mean going back to how we lived 100 years ago, pre-industrial revolution? But can we keep some of the technologies that we like and enjoy now? Can we have our cake and eat it? If they allow it, the system, then yeah. But don't ever forget that you are living within a system. And however much money you have, you are in the system. You need electricity or gas or things like that. That's the system. You've got to go and buy it from the system. You've got to go to the petrol station. You've got to do this and that. Anyway, I think that's enough.